Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Terra Invicta, episode 7 of the series. What is going on? Well, we are in the process of, politically situation-wise, we are doing really well on Earth. In terms of we're getting the EU now fully under our control. We have control of all these, but we need to start. We've been able to get into Italy now, we're going to be able to hopefully get into Poland. And we are also going to be thinking about trying to interdict over here. Looks like the Academy's made some breakthrough room, and we're going to try and probably get into Canada if possible, or at least try and coup or do something. Crackdown mission in Poland was unsuccessful, unfortunately. Another failure in Poland. Looks like they managed to get their defences up or whatnot. And we managed to assault that alien fauna over here, which seems to be eating things, rampaging alien fauna in battle at the moment. Oh god, look at that ugly thing. And it looks like Pakistan is mobilizing its army to go and attack that. Which is a bit concerning, but I mean, what can you do? Yeah, get the military up. We're going to need that military force ready to go. Okay, in terms of federation, so you guys should be ready to go. If I go over to you, Poland has and Iran have formed an alliance. That's not great. We accept that. Project Exodus have ended alliance. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you go and do national policy here. In the Northern Balkan states, we have 88 days for that. In terms of you, we have 11 days before we can get this control point moved over. So I'm going to order for you to go do national policy in France. And then we're going to continue. Can we do a coup d'etat potentially over here? Not really. Mission difficulty is pretty damn high. And you're not really built for that. You're more admin. So just focus on advising. Purging. So we can start to look at getting purges into here. So that's what I'm going to focus on. So get that purge in. Crackdown, not really able to do so. We can look at trying to get some of this, but it looks like the servants are also now fighting over it. At least the protectorate are taking some flack for that. Go investigate alien activity. Go find out what's happening over there. We are finishing up the advice. We are getting nuclear freighters now. We're also getting augmented reality, which then will allow us to pick the next research, which is what we will do. 0.16 boost now being researched.
It's somebody else's.
Mission to the asteroids we did just manage to get. So if we have a look in the solar system, or at least the collective managed to get, we can have a look at some of these states. So we're going to launch some prospector probes. Probe launched. Let's look at Ceres. That's another big object. So probe launched. And Pallas can also probably have some stuff. So we'll go launch that. They're on Alexandria, so that's a bit concerning. But yeah, we're going to go launch some probes. Find out those resources, at least what we can manage to find anyway. And yeah, we're going to Mars right now. We should be able to have them join the Federation. I would imagine so. Federation, EU, seek Federation, confirm. Do we accept? Confirm. There we go. We federated now with all the Balkans, so that's very nice. We should be able to begin the process towards unification over time. And now we're also doing stuff over here. Nothing to do then. Gonna wait on the national policy. And we're gonna try and get Italy again. Try and purge Italy. We found some more alien activity. That will be probably in Pakistan, I would imagine. And oh, critical success. We managed to gain control of mass media. Very, very nice. Let's get rid of you. We don't really need a military. We're going to focus on boost. Get rid of spoils. Focus on the welfare state as much as we can, realistically speaking. 23% there. 1%. There we go. Get the welfare state. It's a big economy. And if we can get you into the EU, all the better, is what I say. That will require 147 days for that, and then also has to be allied or able to ally with all the faction members, which is not able to currently. Okay. what else can we do now? So you start advising the EU, keep the EU up and coming. Support is nearly 100%, by the way, for the resistance. And then public campaign, purge, crackdown. No purging over here, really, that we can manage. So I'm going to focus on just purging into this state. We'll spend influence. I do not mind. We have enough influence where we can just start spending it all over the place. Though we are now going over that capacity by quite a bit. Because we're taking over that Italian, the Italian areas. In terms of other purge, still not able to do much over here. Let's start getting some public opinion support into Germany. Let's start defending our interests. Italy, defend interests. Stabilize. Yeah, stabilize the EU, or this nation over here. Stabilize these guys because we're going to get them into EU and we don't want them to bring their unrest with them. Defend interest complete. Advice mission complete. And yeah, that looks pretty good so far. I mean, I should have probably taken the thing to invade Iran, like, when we can. We need to get into Iran and stop what's happening over there. Because they have a nuclear weapon now, which is not really what you want. Okay, good. We are starting to gain some traction over into Germany. 2025 population. Spain is still protected. On you, how long are we waiting for consolidation? We should be able to get unification now, though, Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that's what we'll do next. We'll unify Portugal. That'll be another 10 million people. So go for national policy. Yeah, go for national policy. Slovakia have ended their alliance. Yeah, let's end the alliance with Russia. And we're going to see if we can... Like, are the people... Are they unhappy? Yeah, they are. Spoils, they're somewhat unhappy. Some kind of Russian operation might be a good idea. Let's have a look at different guys. So you can augment. Let's go for admin. We get Hercules Engineering. I'm just going to purchase that. And then exit. Admin. Let's go for more admin commands. Capability Lira Corporation. Or organization, my bad. Augment you. Let's go for admin as well. I'm just trying to improve the admin capacity as much as we can here. So that we can get some of these organizations. Let me have a look then at the United States. Okay, the United States looks like it's going to be contested. At least that's what it appears to be. Now, can we look at potentially getting a purge off over in this direction? Because I would love to be able to seize their nuclear weapons and then declare a war to take over the entire thing. What is your peaceful? Coup d'etat. Defend our interests. Just go around defending interests. But let me have a look. Can we raise unrest in Iran? Let's spend some ops points. Raise unrest. Increase unrest in Iran. Looks like we're not going to be able to. Keep trying to purge these guys out of Italy. Public campaign in Iran, or not, in Germany as well. Okay, we defended those interests. But now if we can get a coup, we raise enough unrest, we get a coup over in Iran, that will get them rid of those nuclear weapons that the servants now have access to, which I really do not appreciate. Okay, we've increased the unrest somewhat now, so that's 1.7. Okay, now I'm going to do arrival domestics. That gives us institutional outreach, lobbying. We need to go for that, so we're going to get that under research as much as we can. So we'll do one of those. We're going to have arrival markets coming up soon, which should provide us with more organizations that we can purchase or buy. We're now getting a lot more boost. Federation. We can federate with Iceland at some point here. Unification with Portugal. There we go. Portugal now unified with the EU. And that is again growing our economy. I think we'll go for an Iceland. We can grab an Iceland. They've got a bunch of people that we can probably make use of. And they're kind of being wasted. We can join them up into the Federation.
Just imagine, I Fetchy, how this world would change if...
Advanced carbon manipulation was just done. The Turkish are for some reason fighting through Poland because they... Yeah, the servants have an alliance here. And we finished up the complete securing of all of Italy, which is good for us. So Italy is now under our control. And that's going to obviously benefit us greatly. And we can make good use of that in the future. But we're going to have to wait until we can get a federation going with these guys. Federation, yeah, it's going to be a while yet. We can acquire the Lira Corporation, apparently. It's not eligible to take control of the stock. Who can take control? Characters must be criminal. No, we don't have any criminal. Oh, we do have criminal here. Lira Corporation will provide us with operations and espionage. Move these down. Solstice Instruments, Palladium Technologies, move these down. And then can we get you? We need 3 power. Vulcan Command provides us with a bit of welfare. But no, show investigations. Remove this. We're going to go Lira Foundation Organization, and that provides us with the ability to do coup d'etat. It gives us espionage, and it also gets us more op power, which is very, very nice because that gives us a lot of operations capability. And then we can assign these ops to these guys, just random people. Pirate investigations, just give them over. I don't really mind. And then confirm assignments. Oh no. Oh yeah, let's actually assign people. Okay. Crackdown. What can we do crackdown wise? Not much. Can't really do anything in Spain either. We could definitely look towards purging and taking over Iceland and getting them into the EU. We'll do that. I'm going to purge that. Now, we are currently dealing with a big deficit on our influence capacity anyway. Stabilize these guys, and then over here we're going to increase unrest as much as possible. I'm going to spend operations points to do so. Can we increase unrest even more? No, we can't. However, we can potentially rally public support. Now, you're not very good at that. You're more of a purge boy. Not a great amount of areas that you can actually do that in. How about over here? Could go for Cuba or something like that, but I don't think that's really going to be very beneficial. Okay. What's the chance for what chance will we need for a coup d'etat, by the way? So 11.9, 27.9 here. We need to get popular support up. The elite are dissatisfied at least. If we get the unrest up enough, and we need command capability really. And our best command, is this guy. He's got 17 command. So he would be the one we would do for the coup d'etat. It's got a 23% chance to go. I'm going to invest 8 into this. I'm going to coup d'etat Iran. Let's see if we can manage it. And then with you, we can look at purging. At the very least, we can crack down. Not that I can see. I can't really crack down on anything. Okay, go investigate the alien activity site then. And then you can keep public campaigning in Germany. We now have Italy, England, we have the European Union, and then we're also going to get control of hopefully Germany, Poland, and that will give us a lot more power. But we're going to hopefully coup d'etat in Iran. Stabilized nation, that's good news. Coup, there we go. We queued Iran. And that means that those nuclear weapons are not going to be a problem for us anymore. At least those nuclear weapons in protection of any other state. We are going to abandon. I'm going to try and gain as much money as possible from Iran and then leave it. So just take everything else off. We're just going to get rid of the economy. We're going to get rid of all this stuff. And we're just going to focus on corruption and spoils and then just abandon the nation. There we go. We could, and then we'll just let it sit there. But we got the servants out. Okay, reduced for sending material beyond low Earth orbit. What can we now go for? Alien flora, alien movements. Let's begin research into that. Arrival markets is nearly done. And if we go look at our HABs, let's look at our HABs. If we go to Mars, so we got those two HABs on the way. Let's look at our HABs only, please. So resistance. Shackleton Crater, what do we need for this? We need 24.7, so we've really improved the amount that we need. We've reduced that from like 41 to 20, so we're actually within grasps of being able to get that mining on the way, which will be a big deal. Arrival market's complete. Let's begin studying alien flora, and I'm going to then go into our council and see what organizations we can recruit. It looks like we can't yet. They might need to take some time to show up. Alien activity uncovered. We purged the resistance in Reykjavik. And then we should be able to join them up with everyone else. Okay, how long do you guys have to be in here? Let me have a look. Relations, manage, European Union. 2026, May is going to be the date when we can start getting England and the other states in. But what I'm going to do with you is you are going to set national policy and you'll get them joining into the EU. Keep stabilizing this nation. Unrest is high. We've managed to get Iran out. Now, Russia is the next concern. Can we do anything potentially into Russia? What is going on in Russia? I would love to do a coup d'etat in Russia. We have 20.8. Democracy, size of national economy, defender control point, joint control command. Okay, we need to get popular support, and we need to get unrest. So we're going to increase unrest in Russia. And I'm going to continue to do so. We're going to increase public support if possible here. I'm going to give them money to do that. And we're going to keep throwing more public support into here. Can we? No, we can't. So just keep doing public campaigns. I'm going to try and get Russia to coup d'etat itself. And that will give us control. Well, not control over, but it will stop them having those nuclear weapons, which will be very, very important. We also have Kazakhstan over here, obviously. Okay, we've increased that unrest. We're going to keep trying to increase that unrest as much as we can. We've gotten the Northern Balkans down to peaceful. Oh, they've cracked down a point in England. That's not good. Federation. Leave Federation. It looks like we can't join Federation. Why not? Looks like we can't. Why can we not join Federation? Oh, we don't have executive control, obviously. Okay, well, England's getting targeted, which is not great. We need to keep power in England, but we'll get that unified eventually in next year anyway. Okay, 21. We nearly have enough now for... If we go over to Habs, we go to Luna. How much do we need? 24. So a little bit more, and then we'll be able to get enough boost. Okay, we have enough resources. So it looks like there are some new organizations on the market. Yes, there are. Okay. Go over to her. What are these organizations that we can recruit? Israel Mossad. This is for the Jakarta. Sea Dragon. Space mining. Hostile takeover granted. +3 welfare. There's various organizations there, but we can't recruit them right now anyway. Okay, so we need someone... First off, go defend interests in England. You stabilize the entire European Union. That's good. And then purging-wise, in terms of increasing unrest, keep increasing unrest. We can't increase unrest anymore like that. We're just going to increase public support as much as we can. 50% chances. We'll take those 50% chances. I'm just going to keep trying to get that in public support. If we get the public support and we get the unrest up, I mean, obviously it's Russia, so most people don't give a fuck. Funnily enough, no, like they just don't care about politics. But if we can get them to actually care about politics, we can try and overthrow the government. Okay, we've managed to reduce the unrest in the European Union, which is good. Okay, they're now increasing their unrest. We unfortunately failed that public campaign, and we failed that other one. We're going to keep trying to help over here. Alien Flora project done. Solid core fusion reactor, mountain warfare. Let's go for space dock. I'm very interested in what we can do with that. If we could get a ship up, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what kind of technology we would need for that. In Iran, so Project Exodus. I don't mind Project Exodus gaining control of that if they want to overextend into there. Our leader in Uruguay's control is apparently he's acting erratically. Okay, so now we should be able to, if we go over to Habs, we go over to our base on Shackleton. We're going to do an outpost mining complex, and that'll take 63 days. And that'll provide us with 3.4 water a month. That'll provide us with 9.7 base metals and 0.31 fissionables. We're going to need volatiles of some kind, but that's going to help us a lot. And then we'll go for the mining complex over on Mars when we can do that next. When is that? When are we getting over to Mars? Let me look at my Habs. How much would this cost to send that over? 60 to send over a mining complex, but that would mine a ton of resources onto Mars, and that's really what we'd like to do. Once we start mining resources on Earth, we'll be able to start expanding much more rapidly in space. Once we start getting mining resources in space, we can start expanding rapidly in space itself, because then we can use those resources. Assault an alien asset. Investigate. No. I want you to instigate unrest. Instigate unrest. Ops. Keep instigating that unrest, please. Keep doing public campaigns. Keep those public campaigns going. The censorship's in the country, so it kind of reduces public campaign support. You go have a look at alien activity. You can stabilize Italy, please. And then confirm assignments and go. We're nearly in 2026, and let's have a look at the factions right now. A lot of money. They all have a lot of money, Jesus. Boost capacity wise, though, we are doing pretty well for ourselves. New projects available. Augmented combat training. Humanity First is doing okay. The servants are not doing great. I think we're beating out the servants, at least, is what I'm seeing here. We have a lot more control points, though, which is really nice. And that's going to hopefully get us control of more territories and more funding and more resources. Okay. Stabilization in Italy was successful. We've been able to subvert them now. Public campaign in Russia was also successful. Oh, big jumps in support there in Russia. 35%. And if we can keep eating up that as much as we can, we can overthrow, do a coup d'etat in Russia, make sure they don't have those nuclear weapons. Because that's 30 nuclear weapons on that. The Project Exodus is trying to get into the UK. We have defended the other points, but they have now controlled the legislature. We're going to need to clamp down on that hard. Okay, so I need someone with very good success. Yeah, you can do it. Purge them out of here, please. You begin increasing unrest. Actually, no. Not you. Yeah, increase unrest in Russia, please. I would like to know how much would require for a coup attempt. We're at 25.9. Okay, keep increasing unrest in Russia. And then keep doing public campaigns, because those are actually what's getting us the most amount. I don't care how much money it costs, just keep doing it. We will stop them from getting those nukes available to them. Advise, we can go over here, we can advise the UK. But we're going to try and re-seize control back from whatever the hell this is going on over here. While we try and convert Russia into being ours. Our Q should sort it out. 1.9 subversion. 41% of the population now supports us. 54% of the population now supports us. Big growths. They've cracked down on us in Poland, unfortunately. But we might be able to grab Russia here from Project Exodus. Failure of Purge mission, and they've managed to now entrench themselves in England. Well, we'll wait until next year, I think. We'll just keep defending that. I think that's probably best. Okay, let me have a look. Can we manage to do a coup attempt? We're now at 29.2. Public support is really helping us out here. So we need to keep going. Keep increasing unrest. Keep increasing public support. If we get the remaining percentage, we should just absolutely destroy that government. Oh no. Purge. Crackdown. Yeah, no, nothing we can do there. Let me look at anything else I can protect. I'm going to protect the Northern Balkan states. Investigate alien activity. Confirm assignments. And again, we're going to be waiting for those HABs to be built up. Defend interests. Good. Yeah, we need to wait for the HABs, the mining situation. How long will that take? The Shackleton Crater, how long will it take? October 19th. And I'll have 12 crew, 127 tons. We've managed to increase the unrest to subversion. Now 59% of the population supports us. We unfortunately failed the other campaign mission, though. Can we get enough to be able to overthrow the government? We might be able to. And if we can overthrow the government, we can stop this war in Ukraine. And considering that we have claims on all these territories, I'd prefer to do that than have a big war. Because Russia's kind of wasting its armies on these, and I don't like it. Okay, go back. Alliance has ended. So, grab you. Let me look at the status here. Consolidated. Relations. Manage. European Union. Cannot unify yet. Manage. European Union. Cannot unify. Unification requirements with Northern Balkan states. I think you should be able to. How long have you been in consolidated control? Yes, we can. We should be able to unify them. I'm going to order for our woman. Where's the woman? Professor. Set national policy. We should be able to unify with the Northern Balkan states. Over here, we can again look at a coup d'etat attempt. We'll do one more round of wave unrest, and we'll do one more round of public campaigning, and then we will go for the coup d'etat. You can keep shoring up our defences. Italy, for example, shore those defences up. You can public campaign in Russia. Okay, confirm assignments, go. Defend interest complete. But if we do this one more time and we get the successful, which we should be able to, we can then start the coup attempt. And it should have pretty high chance at that point. Project complete of space dock. So we can definitely look at a space dock in the future. Hull drive. Saltwater reactor supply depot. Let's start looking at the supply depot. Public chance failed. 64% of the population now believe in the resistance. Okay, Federation. Secret Federation with Germany. Unification. Northern Balkan states. Unify. There we go. We can potentially get a federation with these guys, but it's going to take some time to be able to do so. I doubt they would join because they're under that control. Completed alien movements. Allows the direct detection of alien operatives. We've designed to detect aliens via their biological signatures as more intelligence agencies and telecommunication companies join our cause. Cover the entire globe. Detecting an operative includes an assassinate mission against it. It is possible assaulting alien stations on Earth or in space may also yield an alien body for study, but it's difficult to predict under what circumstances they may occur. Okay. Now, Ion Drive Research Lab. Let's go for Xenology Research. I'm going to put one into you, and then we're going to put this into the rival domestic politics. I've heard those are really important researches we need to get.
You'd think a threat this big would finally make us abandon old grudges and band together, but
Okay, that's done. Rival sociology, independence movements, fall of empires, unity movements. Let's go international relations, and then we should now be able to get the Moscow Coup going on. Okay, you're fine. Colombia, yeah, Poland, Canada. A lot of alliances going on. Iran's just allied everybody. Okay, coup d'etat. 29.7. National cohesion. National cohesion is pretty damn high. Okay, coup d'etat. Screw it up. I'm going to invest a ton of ops into that. Going to keep building up public campaign. Keep building up public campaign. And we're just going to try and get as much public support on here as possible. Public campaign in Russia as well. Go, 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 go. Okay. Then over here, set national policy. Set national policy. We should... If we got enough support in Germany, we might be able to get what we want, which would be a federation. But we'll see. Victor 13 has entered Earth orbit. Not much we can do about that yet. Have module complete. We now have an outpost mining module on the Iron Duke base. Okay, how does this work then? So we have Shackleton Crater. They're producing us resources. So these are the resources they're producing. They're producing us fissiles and they're producing us base metals. And they should also be producing us water. Though obviously we do acquire that water and we're shipping that back over. So I guess we can use these to build in space. They're of course volatiles, metals, and then the other stuff. Okay. So if we go to Shackleton and then we do we've already done all outpost mining complex. We need more outpost mining complexes to begin mining those resources. So we guess I need more colonies, I would imagine. So go to the moon, found an outpost. Volatiles, let's found an outpost there. Outpost founded. And then over at Mars, we are currently trying to get more territories over. So this costs us only 5.1 to get colonies now on Mars. Let's go for Olympus Mons, establish that colony. We're just going to keep colonizing as much territory around Mars as possible. We're going to turn Mars into a resistance planet. And that should get us as resources. And then once we start stockpiling those, we can use those to build stuff out. And that's when stuff starts getting taken off into space. Okay. Alien space station detected. And stabilization, EU, we now have 0. Fantastic. Public campaign, 60% of Russia now believes in us. 63%. Public campaign mission did fail though, unfortunately. Coup d'etat failed. Oh, that's rough. And they're working there right now. If we need to stop them from working there. If we can maybe get an investigation on. And they've taken over all of Poland. The servants, that is. Okay, so can we manage to... Okay, can't do a coup d'etat, obviously. We can stabilize nation. We can stabilize you. unrest. How much to increase on the unrest? So we can increase the unrest. Coup d'etat wise, still not going to happen. We're at 29.6. We need to get more unrest in the nation. I'm going to survey the location, and then we're going to keep boosting up the public campaign. Keep the public campaign going on, and that should hopefully get us to a position where next turn we can try something. I'm also now surveying so we can keep them out of here. Get that unrest arisen as much as possible. Okay, we're on the way. You can see the bars go up, which is really cool. Italy is now peaceful. They're now subversive. We've got 67% of the population now believes in us. 70% of the population now believes in the resistance. Okay, we're now in November. Got aliens stuff detected over there. You're in the European Union. How much longer would you until you can be able to federate up? That will be 2026. So yeah, May is when we can get England and then those states in. We need to get you guys actually into the European Union though. Okay, you're good. You're good as far as I can tell. So we're going to get Science Lady. Science Lady, set national policy. Italy, we'll have them join the EU again. And then over here, coup d'etat, 12% chance, 31.4. Try that again. We're just going to try to get into here as much as we can. Increase unrest or boost public support. I think increasing unrest is going to be the main thing that will help us. Public camp, I don't think this will help us too much more anymore, so we're just going to focus on ops. And then we'll also go for more public campaigning. We're just focusing everything on Russia right now. Everything's going on Russia. Look at this resource. We are now gaining those base metals. Which theoretically are going to be really, really useful. Let's go for ion drive. Let's go for all these resources and think about actually looking at some ships. Because if we get those resources, we get enough mining down, then we could definitely look at that. We also now are getting a lot more boost because our Habs are now probably not losing us as much anymore, I would imagine. And then interplanetary warships. Let's research for those. 83%. And Hab module complete. We've got an outpost core completed. And that can then, if we go over to Hams, we can look at actually building those out. So if we go to Luna, so we're going to need a mining, so that's only takes us build in space. Yeah, we can start building these in space now. So I'm going to build one of those, build in space. Fantastic. And then we're also going to start building out, build a solar collector as well. And that will be done 26th. We can also build a materials depot, but for now, we're building that out. Shackleton. What else can we build over here? Shackleton Crater. We can build materials lab. Which provides us some bonuses, but nothing too great. I'm gonna save up for Mars, because Mars we can start to get some stuff moved over. We're going to need volatiles, water, and a bunch of other stuff. Water's really going to be what we want to save up, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that with in-space assets. So if we go over here for this, we're going to need, 60 boost. So that's a lot of boost. 74% control of Russia. Critical failure. Oof. Coup d'etat failure. Bloody hell. Come on, Russia. Increase unrest. You can set policy. Federation with the European Union. Confirm. There we go. So now Italy's back in the EU. Which is good. And if we can get Germany... Ooh, we can probably get into that. I would imagine so. We can probably get into that. New project available. But we're getting these resources. We need to keep getting more of them, though, to really do much with it. Okay, coup d'etat, no. Public support is massive, though, in this country. Let us go for purging. Ooh, bring me back over, please. Servants have now taken control of that territory. I need someone who's good at espionage. You. 16% chance to get into Germany, get into the legislature. Or we can try again to do a coup d'etat. That's actually a really good chance now. 59% chance, go for the coup d'etat attempt. You over here, set national policy. Nothing for now. Stabilize the EU. We need to actually set up defences back on the EU because it's not defended anymore. And then for Dmitry, for your increase unrest in Russia, we're going to keep giving you ops support, as much ops support as possible. Can we get any organizations to help? Not really. We can, however, get the administration rating up. So advertising, that gives us additional influence income. We're not going to spend on that yet. Pax Robotica. Ashula products. Hostile takeover increase. Yeah, this advertising gives us additional influence gain, so we'll do that. That'll give us more influence. And then experience, you augment, will go for persuasion increase. And we're nearly at our cap, actually, which is really useful. But I think that's where we'll end the episode off, as we have now hit the 40-minute mark-ish. And yeah, we'll finish it off. So we're going for the coup attempt. We couped Iran, and it's now a bit of a mess. We're now going to coup Russia and probably hold Russia. We'll see if we can. That would give us access to 30 nuclear barrages, and we can probably end the war. If we can combine this with the rest of the EU, that would be a massive benefit for us. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.